Very often. Hi guys, we are live on YouTube.
Hello.
Welcome back to Disha in Australia. We are live on YouTube and we are getting live on Voloni Radio in like a few seconds. So, today we again have a guest on board with us who is going to accompany us in a couple of minutes. I don't know what is she up to.
I am just grabbing the headphones, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi. I'm Harshita. I'll give my introduction.
Right. I'll just record my thing for Instagram and then we'll get back to you guys. Wear your headphones. आज यार है यार. Okay. Better. Hello, namaste and welcome.
प्रॉपर डेफिनेशन बताओ. मुझे पता है ओवरव्यू बट ऐसे डेफिनेशन सब पूछना मेरे से.
Okay.
I'm not gonna wear headphones because मुझे सुनाई नहीं देता फिर.
Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. So, today we again have a very special guest with us on board, and today we are talking about self acceptance and self validation, which is a very necessary topic for international students, and we all have to practice self love. So, hug yourselves and slay, guys. So, Harshita, would you like to tell a bit about yourself?
Yes. Hi guys. I'm Harshita. I recently turned 19, which is weirdly going weird, and I am studying law and commerce at ANU. Yeah, I further host my own show on Friday mornings. Varani. So tune in for that as well.
Tune into Disha in Australia right now, and we
Listen
hope to see
to
you.
us. तेरे सबसे सारी videos में
Today we again have a very special guest with us on board, and today we are talking about self-acceptance and self-validation, which is a very necessary topic for international students, and we all have to practice self-love. So hug yourselves and slay, guys. So Harshita, would you like to tell a bit about yourself?
Yes. Hi guys, I'm Harshita. I recently turned 19, which is weirdly going weird, and I am studying law and commerce at ANU. Yeah, I further host my own show on Friday mornings. Varani. So tune in for that as well.
Tune into Disha in Australia right now, and we
Listen
hope to see you.
to us.
Yeah, why are we stopping? I don't like that. To Disha in Australia. So today
Once
we
more.
again have a
And I enthusiasm.
Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. I hope you guys are doing well. I am back with your favorite guest. Yeah, गलत बोल दिया मैंने.
Yes, favorite guest.
मैंने बोला तो with your favorite Disha.
और बोला ना मेरी फेवरेट पर्सन भी अगर नहीं बोला तो देख लियो गाइस.
Welcome back to Disha in Australia. Your favorite host is back with your favorite guest this season. Welcome Harshita Pathak on board. And today we are discussing about self-validation and self-acceptance. So Harshita, would you like to give a little bit about yourself?
Yep, sure. Hi guys, I'm Harshita. I recently turned 19, which is weird for me.
Weird for all 2004 kids. Like we can all relate so much.
Yes.
I mean, can you imagine we're turning 20 next year?
Exactly. I cannot imagine me 20. Okay.
Tune in for such live and fun conversations. I hope you will such live and fun conversations. I hope you will all have fun and we all will be waiting for you.
See you guys there.
मेरे को लगता है वो we all be waiting for you काट देती हूँ बाकी डाल देती हूँ.
मेरे को इंट्रोडक्शन तो देना ही नहीं था.
With your favorite guest of the season. Welcome Harshita Pathak on board, and today we are discussing about self-validation and today we are discussing about self-validation and self-acceptance. So Harshita, would you like to give a little bit about yourself?
Yep, sure. Hi guys, I'm Harshita. I recently turned 19. For me, I am for all 2004 kids. Like we can all relate so much. Yes. I mean, can you imagine we're turning 20 next year? Exactly. I cannot imagine me turning it already. Tune in for such live and fun content. Hello, namaste, and welcome back. Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. Your favorite.
Ooh, maybe.
Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. Your favorite host is back with your favorite guest of the season. Welcome, Harshita Pathak on board. And today we are discussing about self validation and self acceptance. So, Harshita, would you like to give a little bit about yourself? Yep, sure. Hi guys, I'm Harshita. I recently turned 19, which is weird for me. Weird for all 2004 kids. Like we can all relate so much. Yes. I mean, can you imagine we're turning 20 next year? Exactly. I cannot imagine me turning it already. Tune in for such live and fun
When did you
conversations.
start
I
your
hope
show
you.
though?
Hello, namaste, and welcome.
Now I'll post it. You repost it so that your friends also join.
I have to.
Yeah, you have.
I look weird.
ये आपके गेस्ट होने की ऑब्लिगेशन है.
मेरे रिश्तेदारों को दिखाई देती है ये वाली चीज.
Veronica link and then we are starting.
इतना अच्छा
क्योंकि
network
भाई
है यार.
तेरे लिए लोग तो लाए हैं, अभी कौन सुनेगा हमें बता.
करते करते भाई नेटवर्क इतना अच्छा क्यों है वहाँ के. इतना अच्छा क्यों है वहाँ के.
मैं या YouTube का लिंक पर डालना मेरे को. YouTube का भी वो डालता.
She's basically my mom. She carries
Power
bank
bank.
and water for me, and sometimes snacks as well.
Yeah, and like रास्ता भी मैं ही दिखाती हूँ. दिशा, see, such a motherly figure I am. But she carries all the luggage.
I carry all the luggage.
Emotional luggage.
No, guys, physical luggage, which is oh my god, which is really heavy, and I sometimes
Wait, I'll wear your headphone for life.
yeah.
I'll just give the acknowledgement.
We would like to acknowledge the Ngunnawal and Ngambri people, who are the traditional custodians of the land on which Waroni is created. We pay respects to elders past, present, and emerging. We acknowledge that the name Waroni was taken from the Wadi Wadi nation without permission, and we are striving to do better for future reconciliation.
कर ले जो करना है. माइक ऑन किया मैंने. माइक ऑन किया मैंने.
Come, take a picture. Start your show.
Hello, namaste, and welcome back to Disha in Australia. How are you feeling today, guys? How's the Josh?
I can tell on my behalf it's very high. I can tell on my behalf it's very high. I'm really excited to be here today.
So today we have another special guest on board with us. We have Harshita today, and the major thing that we are focusing today is chit chat, and also talking about self love and self acceptance, along with validation. So oftentimes we crave for external validation, but now in the 21st century, in Slay era, in Gen Z era, in Disha's era, in Harshita's era, in your era, it's time to validate ourselves and not be the one who works on the validation of people who don't even matter. So, for that matter, you guys matter. So, let's just focus on ourselves and our priorities more. So, Hashita, would you like to give a little introduction about yourself?
Yes. Hi guys, I'm Harshita. I am 19 years old. I'm doing double degree at ANU, which is Law and Commerce. Yeah. Uh, I host a show at Varoni as well on Fridays. If you guys would like to tune in for that, do join me. And yep, that's from me.
How are you feeling today?
Okay. I am feeling happy because I'm gonna submit a huge assignment midnight.
Aren't you stressed?
I am. Yeah. It's.
She's like, yeah, I
I
am.
am. Yeah. It's.
She's like, yeah, I am.
I'm trying to cope up. You know my stress with my happiness. You know.
Hmm. True, makes sense. You know, like I just submitted my assignment like literally just 10 minutes before coming here, and it is so crazy. Like university makes you do multiple things at the same time, and there have been times when you are at work but you have to submit an assignment, but you can't take a leave from work because there are certain obligations you have to do, and you can't be that, oh, today I'll just take a leave. And it is not like the manager will be okay, come tomorrow or something. You actually have to be committed to both your professional, your personal, and your academic life.
Yes, definitely. Like I have. There were days where I was like, oh, okay, I have assignments, I have presentations, I have competitions. How am I gonna cope up with all of that like in 1 week? And as soon as that week went, like I was done with my final presentation on Friday, I was like, okay, I'm gonna give myself some treats. I deserve that after
Yeah,
this
of
week.
course. We need like a churros night every Friday.
Okay, yes, we do. We definitely do.
True. So, as we discussed, today's topic is more about self acceptance and self validation. So, Harshita, did you have any moments in your life when you felt that, oh, I'm not good enough, or like, having doubts about your own personality, your own body, and, just, not being able to feel the authentic you?
I mean, who doesn't have those days, first of
Yeah.
all? Yes, I do have those days. Even when I love myself, I still have those days where I'm like, okay, I'm not enough. Maybe what can I do? But like to get that enough thing, you know,
Hmm.
it's very upsetting some days.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, I'm not enough, and I don't know. Many self doubts goes around. Like, you score bad in an assignment, and you're like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Am I not enough? What I'm doing, is it not enough? Okay, with you when you are with your friends, and sometimes, okay, sometimes when there are moments, even when you are with your good friends, that you feel like, oh, okay, they are doing so well with their lives. What are you not doing? Like, you question yourself. So yeah.
Do you think we often crave for validation that's not self validation, but like from people? Like you dress up pretty and you want people to tell you, oh, you are
Yeah.
looking pretty. And if they don't end up telling you that you're looking pretty, you often have doubt, oh, did I look good today? Was the outfit too much? Was the outfit not good enough? Was, you know, like people around me weren't influenced, or like they don't like me or stuff. We have these things in our head even on the days when you feel that you look in the mirror, you love your outfit, but you still crave, oh, someone should tell me I'm looking pretty.
Yes. So yeah, of course, whenever I am dressing like nicely or anything, and I'm like, I look good, I look amazing, I look fabulous. But if someone does not compliment me, I'm like, hmm. But you need to accept that outside validation is not the validation you should crave for. It should come from within. Like, if you're looking good, you are looking good. And that's what that should matter to you. Do you agree with me?
True. I definitely am.
And whenever I have to get some validation from outside, I just call her, Disha, and my mom and dad, and they
Yeah.
of course hype me up. So I'm like, okay, I look amazing today.
Yeah, true. I feel like um there's always you just get out and you get good compliments. You feel happy. It just
Yeah.
makes your day. So for example, a stranger just passes a smile on you and like, oh, I really like your shoes, and you'll be thinking the same thing the whole day. Oh, she liked my shoes, they're so cute.
Yeah.
And the next time you wear it, you always remember that, oh, a stranger also told me that my shoes are pretty, so they're really
Yeah.
pretty.
I definitely agree. Like, if I'm going out and someone, like, anyone says anything about me, like, oh, I like this about you, I like this. I'm like, oh my god, they complimented me. I look good then.
But the thing is, we become too much dependent on getting validation of other people, that we often forget that, oh, what if they don't validate my opinion? What if they don't validate the way I dress? What if they don't validate the way I behave? What if they don't validate the things I do? What's the alternative then? If I'm so much dependent on external validations that I can't process my life without that, and I need someone to constantly tell me, oh, you are looking good, or you're doing great, oh, I love your views, I think you should do this, I think you should do that. But like, what about you? Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to be that person? Or is it just because you are a people pleaser, you want people to feel happy about you?
Okay, that was me 2 years ago. Definitely.
I think we all have been in this situation, and that's what is growth.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Um, I didn't used to love myself the way I was, or even my own opinions, and I wanted someone to tell me, "Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good opinion," and those things that you said. But uh, throughout the journey, in the end, it should be you who should affect yourself.
I think I remember, like as a child also. So I always thought that, why am I different from everyone? You
Yeah,
just
I
feel
agree.
that.
I agree.
why I am that Anoki piece? I need to know. And
Yeah,
you just like try to feel that, oh, why am I different, and what sort of, you know why is it that I am different, and why am I not the same? Like, I had curly hair and majority of the students had straight hair, so I
yeah.
was like, oh, why do I have curly hair? I should have straight hair. And then I used to like straight my hair every time, and then I realized,
Oh
why do I need to do that? After I
no. Yeah.
realized, like, my curls are so beautiful and they define me, because you don't have it, I have it, so let me just flaunt that.
Of course.
And then also about my body, I was like, why is everyone so thin, and why am I not
Okay.
that thin? And then I'm like, I'm unique. Sorry, my mom always says that you're the best, you're unique, so just slay what you have, and that's what
True.
I'm doing, slaying every moment.
You are slaying. As a person who has been with Disha for the past 8 months, I guess,
Yeah,
I can definitely say she is slaying hard here. Like,
thank you.
yes. And don't count me as an outside validation.
Not at all. I feel that you know in my childhood, I thought that it was fine for me to like change myself. So
Mm.
there have been moments when I tried to change myself so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even talking about not being thin, I've always been a mid-size.
Mm.
So for me, I was like, okay, I might just wear tummy tuckers, and they make me so uncomfortable. Why do I need to do that so that you feel happy being around with me and thinking that I fit in that box? Sorry. that box is not for me. I can't fit into that box, the box that you made with your own thoughts, your perspectives, and how do you want your society to operate. Sorry, I don't fit into that box,
Yeah,
and I don't think anyone should fit into that box. Create your own freaking box.
exactly. For me, I was really skinny as a child, and then puberty hit me really, really hard, guys. Really hard. So, of course, I became a plus size girly, and it changed a lot of things around me. It changed me a lot of like my views about myself. Like, oh, how come all these girls are still skinny and I'm not? You know? And yeah, it took me some time to understand like it's different for everyone. It affects everyone, but in a different way. I cannot compare myself to those other girls and like try to change myself just to be like all the girls. Most of the girls, majority, were skinny in my class, and I would go and I would be like, oh my god, they're skinny, I need to be like that. I would work out a lot, but yeah, I did lose weight, but I tried to be. They weren't still happy with me being around them. So I realized at the end it's their problem, it's not mine. It must be something else that's affecting them, or yeah, but it's definitely not me or my appearance that's causing that behavior. So yeah.
True. I totally agree with that. I think um, in your teenhood, you're mostly like you want to fit in that particular friend circle.
Yeah.
And like my school life was so different from my
Mm.
uni life. um I always loved getting around with people and like talking with them, and but I always had this fear that okay, I talk to them, what if they are like bitching about me at my back.
I still have that fear to this
I
day.
still have that, but it's not a fear, it's a fact now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree.
I mean, like, uh, I mean, you can. I don't know what mask you are wearing this morning. You change your mask every day, so
Yeah,
it's like people psychology.
definitely.
What I created.
Mm.
So it's for me. Okay, even for me, I won't lie. I would not be the same person I am in front of a person that I just met, and in front of my mom or in front of my best
Yeah.
friend. So I'm a different person because obviously I share a comfort level with them. So I be my authentic self,
True.
and the person you're meeting for the first time, you can't be like, oh, you know,
Let's be the casual self that I am. Like,
yeah, you
yeah.
and imagine you're meeting an official from the government, and you're meeting like a normal friend from your class.
Hmm.
Your behavior is like completely different.
Of course it is. I mean,
So yeah,
like,
we all wear masks in a way.
of course we do. Yeah, that is a really, really good point. Um, yeah. Like, okay, so the way I'm with you, and it's like different with all of your friends as well. Like, even if you share comfort with two friends and like they're separate friends, like they are not like you three are not in a group, you'll be different with that one person and different with that other person because it's just the aura and the
Comfort
vibe
level.
that you have created around them, like the comfortness is different in both ways. So of course you're wearing a mask in front of them as well.
So totally agree to that, and I think it's okay for us to wear mask. It's like so normal because we all do, but I don't think it's good where like you are being super good on my face and then you go and you say
Oh,
shit about me to
yeah.
everyone. That's like what I don't appreciate.
That's the biggest red flag in anyone that it's like their whole red, like Doja Cats.
Paint the town red.
Yeah.
um okay, so let's also talk about friendships here.
Mm,
So for me, I think my friend, I have a lot of friends, I would say that, but
true.
I would not say that everyone is close to me, because in like reality I'm a very very private person. But like I don't know, I mean, yeah, true, my life is a lot social, but like in reality I'm a very private person and I like to keep my things very private and
Mhm.
in a very small circle, because in the past I've had experiences in which I felt that, oh, you know what, like if it would have been private it would have been better,
Mm-hmm.
because I just don't know. I've had, you know, in initially I used to like be like, oh, I got a friend, I gotta keep them forever. You
Yeah.
can't keep them forever. That's the biggest lie anyone can tell you. And friendship heartbreaks are so hurtful. They hurt you more than anything else in your
True.
life. And there have been moments when I've been like completely broken, completely lost any form of trust in friendships or stuff. And that's why I'm a person like this, that even if like you become a very good friend of mine, I would still not share my private stuff, because I have seen it, like people turn out to be snakes.
True. I have had a lot of experiences in that factor. Like, yeah, I consider some of the people in my school life really close to me, and turned out they were all
Snakes.
snakes. I won't use a bad word, guys. I'm really sensitive. Yep. So, turned out they were all not good people. I would put it nicely.
I was like, I knew the word she was saying.
You know it internally, bro. Everyone knows it internally.
Oh my god.
Was really difficult. But yeah, I survived high school. I did good, I would say. Um, yeah, I was just true to myself. I didn't really care about 10 other people's opinion, and I'm like, okay, let them go to hell. I would just focus on myself if they're all like that. So, yeah, just be yourself, focus on yourself if you don't feel comfortable in your surroundings.
Yeah, true. Um, I think that for me, okay, sorry. So I think that for me, in terms of like friendships, I remember like there was this one incident where I remember that, oh, when I was like pretty small and I considered this group of friends as like my closest friend, even like the one friend that I had in LKG, I felt like, oh, she's gonna be my best friend for life. And I don't even know what is she doing now. I like have zero contacts with her, and I followed her on Instagram like yesterday.
You followed her on Instagram yesterday?
Yeah, because we are friends, but
Uh-huh.
like not the friends we used to be.
I agree. I, to be honest, don't even remember any of my school friends from LKG or HKG.
So, and then I remember this one cohort of friends, like cohort. Oh, this is such a big word for a
Oh.
trio. No, so it's a trio. And I used to have this trio, and that was basically my mom's trio. So their kids, they have their own
Yeah.
trio. But I didn't like that trio. So, I was into this trio, and when I was like pretty young, and um, this trio was like basically a bully, and
Oh.
not like exact bullies, because we are like very small and stuff.
I
So
understand.
they used to like say mean stuff. So they are a bully. Sorry. So they used to say mean stuff, and I used to get like little sad. But after a point, I was like, okay, maybe we can go on with it, and I started repressing those feelings. But I think that was wrong on my part,
Mm-hmm.
until they just made it super hell for me. So like every time I go, I didn't really like hanging out with them, because every time I used to go, I just used to feel that, oh, I'll be their target, and they are
Mm.
gonna be the people who are gonna say shit about me and on my face.
I agree.
And they'll just make me feel bad, and even if there are people around me, they'll say bad things about me to them, and they'll get together and make
Mm.
fun of me. And that's all because I felt I was different, because I I was not same as them.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how much you are good in terms of intellect, you are always judged on the basis of your physical appearance first.
Definitely. That thing
Yeah.
doesn't end at like HKG or primary school. I have experienced that in 10th grade. Can you imagine?
I
Like,
mean, I can imagine because that's that's like something because of the lack of awareness
yeah,
in our schools, and that's when people find it okay to, you know, be a bully.
yeah. And like, it wasn't just me making things in my mind, it was actually in fact true. Those girls were actually mean.
Yeah. And you know the fun fact, so I'll say all my bullies, like literally all my bullies right now follow me,
Say
and all of them are like, oh, you are my inspiration.
Mine are like, oh hey, how you doing? It's been so long since we chatted. I'm like, no, bro, don't,
And I'm
don't.
like, I'm not over the trauma that you gave me.
Give me exactly. I still think about it, and it gives me heebie-jeebies. I'm like, no, that's not the path I want to go to.
But like, I don't know if you like really accept your mistake, or is it,
Mhm.
I don't know why.
You know, a girl once apologized to me, and 2 months later, she was doing that thing again.
And I don't understand this. Like, okay, fine, you are there and you are telling me, okay. I remember when I went to my school as the speaker to have a word on bullying. The girl who bullied me the most was clapping, cheering, hooting, screaming my name. I was like, I I have some memory loss or something. Did the girl disappear? And this is a new character altogether with similar face, similar name, but just different behavior.
What happened there?
She was like, "Go Disha, go Disha, go!" And she's like hooting.
Yeah.
Like literally, the crowd was looking at her as if she was my best friend. Even I was looking at her. I was like, "Acha, really?"
That when that happened. Wait.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, she'll shut down now. The moment I end my speech, she's the first one,
Okay.
literally on my face. And I'm like, is this sarcasm or this for real? I can't understand this. Please, please, someone, please elaborate for me.
Yeah, definitely. Like, okay, so after like my 12th ended and we got results, we were like called to our schools. Well, they were gonna give us some bouquets and stuff, and like we had to give speech. I met a girl who was in the same class as me.